I think the most important thing to come from travel is just to have a better understanding of the world we live in. I mean, so often when we're, say, just at home and focusing on our own lives, there's sort of a bit of a bubble that we live in.
My eyes are so red at the moment. It's not because I've cracked up another beer. It's because we're like getting into the mountains now, and we all got woken up from the bus just taking sharp turns all the time.
We're going down these roads about, I don't know, 60 kilometers an hour, and they curve around like this and that and this and that. One time I can remember sitting on this bus, and I decided to sit up front, and I'd woken up. It was just getting light out, and all of a sudden I think another vehicle was coming from around one of the curves. So our bus driver decided to hit the brakes and keep it going straight, otherwise we were going to collide. So we ended up this far from somebody's house. And that's when I decided to sit in the back of the bus.
Like, we're all cold from the air conditioning, which they turn like way up or turn it off and then you're hot. But it's sort of that annoying part now, but like in an hour and a half from now it will become light, and then you see like all the mountains around you and where you actually are. I think that's what it would be like in Canada, actually. If I eventually go there, I think that's what it's gonna feel like. And I discovered that you can take the seats off and form a mattress to sleep on. But now I've got like small pieces of wood in my hand.
Try to make a good feeling last. My main social see is the way I think when I'm walking around thinking about that missing link. It might be an if I guess tired is what I am. Lack of sleep makes my brain numb and words dumb. I was taking off bloodshot off to sea, off to smile, crack a joke at a party. Even though the pretty girls have hearted smiles, you know the time where you think about how you look when you're doing it, read it up in the book.
Our guides just briefed us, and we picked up a final bottle of Tandaway. So now we're going to the saddle between Panawe and Batat via jeepney. So from there we'll take an hour walk to get to the village of Batat, and yeah, and then from there do a nice little trek to a waterfall, and it's right in the middle of the terraces. Absolutely spectacular. The color is awesome at the moment.
Right now we're on the top of a jeepney, which is kind of a cross between American Jeep and a long van with a roof rack. And right now we're on top of the Jeep, riding through the cliffs in the mountains of Batat, or Panawe, on our way to Batat. It's bumpy, it's wet, there's trees flying everywhere, and it's fun.
It's right up in the mountains, and it's rice terraces that it looks like steps going up. And it's absolutely amazing. It feels like you're like walking 2,000 years back in time.
So I'll reach to my fridge, crack it big, just to have some fun. What I need is standing in the sun. 'Cause every time I go out trying to have fun, that's all it is about. That's a no-so drug at my peak, hooking up with girls I haven't even known a week, getting dumb enough to say the stupidest things, telling off the charms, doing the most ridiculous things, making fun of girls with sticks up the sexy getting dismissed and turned down and walked past. There's one thing though, and that's that I'm a hypocrite, because I'm participating in the exact same shit, making fun of things that I do myself. Oh well, I'm having fun, enjoy this with how it gets, but please.
The town, they don't have any cars, there's no roads going there, so people pretty much live the same way that they've been living for a really long time. And it's just amazing. We get to our little guest house and we leave our bags there and then walk through the rice fields all the way down to an amazing waterfall. Yeah, so it's absolutely amazing. You come back from the waterfall and you walk right through the town where the people live. It's like walking straight through their farm, and go to a homestay where it's a traditional hut and see the way people used to live. There's still some people living in the same way, but you see the inside of the hut and where they store the rice if there's rain, and the way they would cook food in a hut and everything. And it's amazing to see that. It feels like you're actually stepping back in time. And coming from a city, or where most of us are from, it's really interesting to see these things and how people can live so simply and be that happy, because you see so many smiles out there too. It's awesome. Let's go down to the river. Let's go out and stay up late. We can get together and sit around on the sun and sing songs about the streets on the moon, our friends back home, and faraway lagoons where we won't need any light, where we won't need any light. And yes, I'm one of them. I'm leaving this town, I'm leaving this place with my plastic trace, so you'll know where to find me, track me down and bind me, and teach me how to give. Have a little patience, but I still don't understand where now this man sleeps, the one they all call Dad. His house is not his own, and my money drives me absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah. It's about places like these. It's about taking your plastic bottles everywhere and just leaving them.